Hello, my name is Tarasenko, I'm a Russian attorney. In July 2023, the President signed Law number 316, which, among other things, introduces a number of significant changes related to foreign, highly qualified specialists. I will call them specialists later on. Beginning from January 7th, 2024. In this video, I will tell you what changes were introduced. Let's get started. Let me remind you who highly qualified specialists are. These are foreign nationals that work in Russia, earn a certain amount of money. It will be mentioned at the end of the video. And on this basis have special preferences as foreigners from the legal point of view. So what changed? Lifelong residence for specialists and their family members. Beginning from January the 7th, specialists and their families have the right to get a lifelong permanent residence permit in Russia. For a foreigner to obtain such a permit, he must meet a few requirements. He must have been working in Russia as highly qualified specialist at least 2 years. He must have been living in the country at least 2 years on his highly qualified specialist work permit. His employer must have paid all required taxes for these specialists. Before that, the permit validity was limited by the work permit expiration date. Changed periods. If a foreign specialist quitted his job, he has 30 working days to get hired somewhere else, and if he fails, he has 30 calendar days to leave Russia together with his family. Before Law 316, everything was the same except for the period during which a specialist must leave the country if he fails to get a job. It used to be 30 working, not calendar days. Once the period is over, the residence permit, visa or work permit are revoked. In addition, before the bill became law, the period within which one had to turn to the Ministry of Internal Affairs to obtain a ready work permit wasn't regulated by law. Now this period is 30 calendar days from the date the decision to issue or renew a foreigner a work permit was made. If during this period the applicant did not take his permit, he has to leave the country within 15 calendar days. New grounds to prohibit the employer to hire specialists. Before that, there were two grounds. If fake or forged documents were provided to the Ministry of Internal Affairs, and second, if obligations related to the involvement of highly qualified specialists are not fulfilled, for example, regarding the payment of wages. The new ground is the failure to provide to the Federal Tax Service information on the amounts of personal income tax calculated, withheld and transferred to the budget for a specialist within 6 months following the reporting period, or the provision of false or forged information on the amounts of the personal income tax. Documents. Beginning from January the 7th, those who applied for issuing or renewing a work permit don't have to provide the original labor contract, its copy is enough. The employers don't need to provide their employees' registration any longer. Salary from March the 1st, 2024. Earlier, the employers had to pay a highly qualified specialist at least 167,000 rubles monthly before tax. Beginning from March the 1st, not January the 7th, the minimum salary paid to such a specialist will be 750,000 rubles quarterly. This means not only will the payment decrease, the foreigner must earn on average 250,000 rubles or more every month. But the calculation method itself will be different. That is all for today. My name is Tarasenko. Bye.